Yo, welcome back, everyone. It's the BTTS talk show. We're back. We've missed y'all. The crew's back. So much to talk about. Wow, it's been a crazy week of football. Headlines all over the place. And yeah, it was so crazy. We thought we had to come back and talk you through some of the madness. So let's get straight into it with the... I think I'm correct in saying this is the craziest thing that's happened in football in years. Or it could have been. It would have been the craziest thing. Talking about the European Super League.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything like that in time.
Yeah, I mean, we heard rumors for years, didn't we? Like,
we
people
did
have been
actually.
talking about it, but I just never took it seriously because
I just thought it would be a variation of the Champions League. And I think the surprise factor was how aggressive UEFA and FIFA were against it. We thought it would come now, a league would come and all that.
I also thought it would come, but it would be like a Nations League kind of like they do it sometimes on the side, like maybe every couple of years they do it for like a summer. I never imagined they tried to scrap the Champions League. That's crazy.
I think they were trying to scrap the Champions League. They were saying that they just wanted to make their own league.
I think ultimately that was the goal.
Yeah,
they wanted to be
ultimately.
No. But the thing is, they couldn't have played the Champions League. Remember, all the games are mid-league.
Yeah, so they were mid-league games.
They wanted to stay in their leagues, but they wanted they wanted to replace the Champions League. And yeah, the backlash was...
And the truth of the matter is, what's so wrong about wanting to replace the Champions League?
No, do you know my issue with it?
I've started on it.
I have no issue with innovation and change. My issue is how blatantly this is just a money grab. Like, they haven't even done anything to make it better football.
And how drastic a change it would have been.
Literally just for pure profit.
It's very obviously a money grab.
Yeah, and
I think like, it's one thing to call it a money grab, but it's also like...
So
it's a money grab, but it's taking money that is theirs. Like, these clubs are that valuable. So like,
that's
why
did
enough. UEFA like they
that's
were
fair enough.
putting UEFA out of business, and UEFA are corrupt, so why not?
But
and UEFA,
from a footballing standpoint, I don't like it.
So teams will be placed into 2 groups of 10. Teams will play each other home and away in their groups, followed by a knockout stage. All games will be played midweek, and competition will run from August until May. So that's like the regular season. 12 founding clubs with 3 more to be anticipated. The 15 founding clubs will govern the tournament, and the other 5 teams will have to qualify each season.
I think that 15, them governing it too is kind of weird. Like, what do you mean that they will govern it? Like, they say who can come in?
So like the 15 clubs are AC Milan, Arsenal, Atletico Madrid, Chelsea, Barcelona, Inter Milan, Juve, Liverpool, Manchester City, Manchester United, Real Madrid, Tottenham. Yeah, Real Madrid and Tottenham.
So you have the big 6 in England, the big 3 in Spain, and the big 3 in Italy.
You haven't got Inter.
You haven't got Inter.
You haven't got Inter. It's AC Milan. Oh yeah, sorry.
You have the big 3 in Italy and Spain.
So notably, you don't have the big 2 in Germany, and you don't have
PSG.
Champions League finalists last year.
So I think they said they didn't contact them or something.
I mean, that's
somebody's
not
lying
the
about
case.
that.
Yeah, they probably just rejected it.
I think that's even less important. I think what's really important is, so this idea of, first of all, do you guys think it would have been a good league? Let's even say in theory, if it happened, would it have been good?
No.
For us, the fans.
No.
No?
The 15 founding members is too, there's not enough, the stakes aren't high enough.
What do you mean?
Like, there should be a relegation. I don't like the fact that you could just literally be floating mediocrity.
So
this entire time, like Arsenal are just receiving these checks.
I mean, these teams don't get, well, sometimes they don't get into Champions League. You're saying like you should have the risk of not getting it.
There should be some risk.
But what I'm saying is, for the fans, do you think, like, because the example I've been giving a lot of people when I talk about this is the NBA and NFL don't have relegation, and it doesn't make the spectacle any less good for the fans. Like, so relegation is not key for good competition.
I understand that, but then I think that's different because there's one league.
Yeah,
there are not other teams trying to get in.
One country and one league.
Yeah.
So like with football, it's just so big and so good, but we're used to European football.
But you guys are forgetting that all the different leagues would still have gone on. So like,
I understand that, but I just feel like it's just weird to segregate.
It is weird.
This, like, because this is not a vacuum.
I feel like in the future, like, it could have created like a great spectacle. Like, it would have,
yeah,
like the
it could have been
NBA,
fun.
like, you have the big teams, and I feel
like it would have been every game is a good game.
And like, yeah, every game.
Because Perez
is extreme.
But these aren't the best teams.
Florentine,
that's the thing.
All in all, if you take a 20-year period, they will be. Like, yeah, over 4 years they might not be, and that changes. But
do you honestly feel that way about Arsenal?
I think
Arsenal
has triggered a lot of people, but I think if you have 12 teams
and Milan,
but if you have 12 teams,
they have like 6 champions,
and also if you have 12 teams there, and 9 teams can be trusted to be good every year, roughly, That's good enough.
Oh, it's 15 over here.
Yeah, and the remaining 3 were going to be Bayern Munich, PSG. You can trust them to be good all the time. So I think we would have gotten really good football out of it. But I do think it's also a cultural thing. So the culture of football is very... I think they're taking out the fact that you had to earn it. Yeah, and I'm trying to think of how the NFL evolved. Like,
in regards to what?
Like, did they have a system first where teams would be promoted and relegated and then take it to... So I guess it's easier if that's always been the system.
So I think the issue with why the NFL and NBA are different is to the Premier League is because the league was small, so they've added to the league as they've gone along. So like a new team, once a new team is created, they add you to the NBA. So there's no one vying to get in. There are no teams trying to be in the NBA or the NFL. So that's why there's not that pressure.
What do you guys think of Gary Neville's performance with this whole thing?
I think it's reeks of bias. He's really annoying me as a pundit.
Bias, but as someone that just loves conversation and debates, like he bodied it, like he did a great job for his side.
Yeah.
Like
yes, he's a good.
He pushed the propaganda.
He can speak,
and he pushed the agenda really well. He spoke from the heart, and he got this job done. Like he played a critical role in galvanizing the people,
financially invested.
I love how he talks. He was talking in absolutes. It will never happen. And it literally was like talking about Brexit all over again. It was the same level of passion. It became super. And it was like, here are multi-millionaires trying to sound like socialists. Like, oh, you're gonna put loads of people out of jobs. Oh.
Can you imagine?
And like
you
the
don't
irony of the Premier League itself being a money grab a few years back, and now you're like, and UEFA like not only is it a money grab,
and
like,
Sky Sports.
Monopoly, like you see all the UEFA scandals.
And Perez said we don't know how much anyone in UEFA earns. I don't know if that's true, but if that's true, that is kind of crazy.
I'm like to make those guys the heroes in the story and like try and get us together on this social movement, the fans and passion.
Especially when you then look at it in concerts with the reform of the Champions League.
Exactly.
What do you think of those?
Which
is also a money grab.
Again, which is also just a blatant money grab.
Everything is a money grab. So you know what? These owners that came together of the 12 teams, they just overplayed their hand. Like they didn't do anything as in, they did something that hadn't done before.
I think because I don't know how many are in Europe. Yeah, so like America, I know obviously
this
Premier
League
League teams
xenophobic actually. This guy's xenophobic. Like,
but I just think like the Americans.
American flag being burnt outside.
Oh, I did not see that.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, they're burning.
I don't know.
I just think they didn't understand English fan culture. They just didn't get it.
I think they
did not
understood,
get it. Which is a shame.
European fan, football fan. Yeah, none of these guys are.
There was too much money on the
owners
table.
for so
There was too much money on the table.
Who had been owners?
They took the risk.
True, 15
years it's been a long time. You should know by now.
They knew what was that.
I get it, but
I think they knew the risk and they planned to roll it out better than they did, but I feel like it must have leaked or something. Like they weren't ready for this.
It leaked for years, bro.
I feel like the plans that was actually happening, like this caught them by surprise because they caught all of us by surprise. Just woke up one day and Gary Neville was going crazy.
But they had their website ready with the statement.
Yeah, that's how
statement.
It was such a shit. To me, it looks like a very aggressive bluff.
I
think it was a bluff.
Said that what they think.
That's what I thought.
They think like there was a meeting with like the heads and all that. They said that they will sign it, but they hadn't like briefed like all their lawyers. They hadn't briefed the media team. They hadn't like. So like this was in the early.
You know why this is
like so Sky Sports like just defeated them on propaganda work. They weren't ready for it.
You know why I don't believe that? Because Perez is talking about, and everyone was saying they have to go through the process of cancelling the contract. They signed. Like everyone was saying that you have to break it, so they had signed the paper.
Yeah, exactly. So they
without
signed
the lawyers.
It, but I think maybe the lawyers knew, so it was like legally banned, but like they hadn't briefed the press. They hadn't like got their rule out. They hadn't gone the media team. They hadn't hired all the people that they would hire to compete with Sky Sports and UEFA.
Forbes, what do you mean by a bluff?
I think for some of these clubs, it was if we really, really make them think we're going to leave the Champions League, they'll start paying us more to play in the Champions League because there's no Champions League without us.
And they are going to pay them more now.
And and they're getting more. So it may have been, I think for some of them, it may have been a bluff.
And the conversation probably have started from we want more money. When you say you can't give us more money, then we'll make our own instead. So it's all about the bag.
What do we think of the way the teams left? So all the reports were like City and Chelsea first. Do you guys find that interesting?
No, I think that makes sense. Because when you have UEFA threatening to cancel Champions League semi-finalists, Real Madrid have obviously won Champions League how many times?
They were both in the same. Do you think that's why?
Yes. PSG are
That's a good point.
And I just think they just couldn't risk it. Like City have never won it, Chelsea have won it once. How are you going to risk that?
Well, you know me, I'm a conspiracy theorist. So I think, one, Roman is trying to get UK citizenship and residency.
That wouldn't shock me.
Like, the amount
wouldn't shock me.
You can't screw the Premier League and think you're going to give you citizenship in this country. Yeah, right. Boris came out. Prince William. So Roma body thought, man. And then Man City's owners just don't need that Super League money. Like, they don't even care. They're just like, yeah, if it's for elite clubs and we're an elite club, we want to be there. But in terms of the actual money, I don't think they have.
I think once it's on the fan backlash, they just
FSG. They were never leaving that bread.
Daniel Levy.
I can't like the American owners. There's something to be said. I mean,
like
it's hyper-capitalism.
Like the inner circle of
nobody was with Arsenal as well. Kroenke, Stan Kroenke, Arsenal as well. United, Joe Glenn.
And Ed Woodward. I mean, Ed Woodward. Hey, let's talk about Ed Woodward. He's still here. That's a big moment. But obviously, anywhere that is a cash grab, Ed would be front and center. Like, it just made sense. Like, so the more we hear about this, the less surprised United fans are that, oh yeah, of course Ed was involved. And of course, because one thing about Ed is he's going to look for that money.
I am actually shocked about how quickly they caved though. Because, like, you know there's going to be backlash. Like, it was what, 2 days? This actually happened.
I think they shockingly underestimated the backlash.
That's pathetic.
Like, they thought there would be backlash, but not Prince William and Boris.
Exactly. That's my point.
I didn't think that either, to be fair.
I feel like they didn't do the research. They didn't brief PR teams. They didn't like think of how they're going to present this to the public. It was like, yeah, we've signed it, we own these clubs. They think like, yeah,
they didn't study the potential job losses.
Exactly, they didn't study.
Because I knew immediately that if you do something that, you know, affects the value of the Premier League and the stock drops, the government is going to treat it like you did something that affected all the oil companies. Like, this matters. Like, this is jobs, and these are people that when they're unemployed, they're going to come to their government like, why don't we have jobs anymore? So of course they were going to. And also another thing is Florentino Perez. That guy. And, you know, there have been a lot of articles about this, like how the Premier League, because the Premier League is the greatest football league in the world, and it's the most watched and everything. And this reeks of the other guys trying to get in on some of that action.
I've heard that. I've actually heard that.
6 Premier League teams?
I've heard that.
Like, also, do you get, like, why should our league give up 6 teams?
That's what Wenger said. That video, how, like, Perez was, like, feeling of how powerful the Premier League is. And he's like, yeah, they're going to want to take the power away from that and create their own.
Wenger was a genius. Prof.
Yep.
He saw this all coming.
Shame that Samandas was a better manager.
So, what if Madrid and Perez win the Champions League this season? Because they're in the semi-finals right now.
I mean, it's never gonna happen. I think the both of you here are big enough conspiracy theories I don't know about me to think that
they won't let up. There's some things you can't stop.
They
can try, but
you play your match. You can try and rig it, but you play your match.
But there's some shots that you get, like, you can give penalties here and there. There's but how
like,
far?
I think 3 matches. I think 3 matches going against the referee is a lot. 3 matches having the referee against you.
I guess it's against
this is,
now.
I mean,
and at this point, I don't even think you ever need to tell the refs. They know what time it is. Like,
I'm not saying anything about you guys. I'm not saying you guys will ever dare do match fixing,
but yeah,
Shopsy and Folks probably would.
So, what else fall out from that?
Ed Woodward, mate.
Yeah, so yeah, we spoke about Ed. Do you think the Glazers are going to go to?
I mean, it's looking that way, but obviously it's also new, so like I don't know.
You don't know what to expect.
Yeah,
no, but I think fans are. I've never seen.
And also, it's like surely now they know that. Okay, like what can we do? Like how are we gonna maximize our profits? Like not even like profit wise. Like what else can we do? The Super League isn't gonna work, so what? Do we really want to stay in this? Like they don't want us here. We can't make that much profit.
We're leaving too much money on the table.
Down too much money from here anyway. Like is this just the right point to sell? And now all reports
that and everyone wanting their heads extra, like this is gonna get shot. Like they can't come to stadiums and watch their teams anymore.
Ed was there.
I think the momentum up north, like United and Liverpool, and it makes sense because these are the clubs with the most history. I think their fans are reaching like a breaking point now.
Exactly.
And those cities are so football mad. Like they say you're not welcome here. Like, do you get, if Liverpool fans say you're not welcome in Liverpool, you're actually not welcome in Liverpool.
This could get dangerous.
Like, yeah. Like, look at Ed Woodward's house. Like,
this could actually get dangerous.
Anyway,
like,
just to put this out here, we don't condone violence against corrupt club officials.
No matter how corrupt.
Looking at you, Shay. But yeah, okay, so we'll see if that happens. What else? So Ucl predictions, though, Champions League. Shopsy, who do you got?
I'm rocking with my boys,
okay,
the Star Boys, Neymar, JR, and Kylian. You know the vibe. Let's get it. Neymar, it's time.
It just
I think I have to go with PSG because I just can't trust
when we all agree,
City. I cannot trust City. How can you trust City?
Right.
I mean, the way you're both going, I'm gonna have to go.
Don't be different, just be different. We can agree, Forbes.
No, it's not fun. I'm gonna go Madrid, man.
Okay, I have a
Just for the sheer chaos of it.
Okay, I have a question.
I need it.
I have a question. Assuming no one important wins the Euros, if PSG win champs, who wins the Ballon d'Or?
Kylian Mbappe, sure.
I think so.
Mbappe is not fair right
No
now. As in
contest.
Mbappe semi-finals
No contest.
are even on the ropes.
Mbappe is having a Cristiano.
But
Wait,
without-
no, they said he's fit.
He's
He's gonna play.
fit.
Yeah, he's gonna play on Wednesday. He's having a Ronaldo
Run because of what he did at
like-
Bayern and what he did.
Personally, I want Neymar to go super off in these next 3 games and win it.
Do you think he can win Ballon d'Or with these 3
Neymar
games?
scored 13 goals in the league.
I'm not sure.
Oh, he can't.
He's
Just
got 13
wanting
goals
to.
this season, I think. Like, he's been out for a long
Boys.
time.
And you'd have to outdo what Mbappe did against
Yeah.
Barca and Bayern too.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I mean, he could
need him to
literally
go.
Super Saiyan, like, which he can do. Like,
But if he goes Super Saiyan, Mbappe is, even if Bayern goes Supernova, not even Super
Yeah.
Saiyan, just I
Mid.
think he has enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mbappe will have to be
Bayern.
like maybe shit.
yeah,
Mbappe needs a goal and assist over these 3 games, and he's won it to me.
yeah.
To be honest.
Okay,
That's enough
so
for me.
now add if PSG don't win the Champions League, who do you have for?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Still Lewandowski right now.
still Lewandowski right
Still
now.
Lewandowski
Okay,
right now.
and then obviously Euros would change
massive,
anything.
massive influence. Oh, I have another question. So this is just conversation I've been having. And do you think Ronaldo can win the Ballon d'Or if Portugal win?
Yeah, I was actually going to get into that.
I think so.
I think if he has a Ronaldo type shot, if he scores 5 or 6,
I don't know.
sure. He's top scorer in Italy. He'll do it. International, you let me say something. International tournaments always decided these things. Till Ronaldo and Messi came. Till Ronaldo and Messi came, that's when it stopped. Yeah, Cannavaro won Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, I know that. That was an exception. That was an
R9
exception.
won it after an injury.
Oh, in the World Cup, you know too.
After an injury, yo. So like, if you're one of these players that they owe these things, they will give. Like, if Neymar wins the World Cup with Brazil, it doesn't matter what happened before. It's just you have to give. Like, who else are you gonna give it to?
So I think
I don't know. I don't know that.
haven't won, like when Spain win and Germany win and France
And then Messi win. Yeah.
because they're so far ahead.
Yeah.
If one of Ronaldo and Messi
Well, yeah.
And if Germany won and they had like a Lewandowski was acting good, maybe it would have won because these teams were so team
Orientated,
like,
yeah.
They had to give it to Ronaldo and Messi.
if he had as much class as he has now.
Yeah.
Yeah, when France did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But yeah, gonna be
But I
interesting.
need it for Neymar, man.
because Tuchel gets to the final. That's
Mate, you're in. Yeah, I thought about that as well.
Yeah.
I thought about that as well. That's crazy. Isn't
No,
it?
like I'm looking at it
And
and I'm
if he
starting
plays-
to think like, yo, this. I hope this isn't like the way Klopp came from. This.
No, I don't.
I'm like,
And you know the thing, man.
I'm worried.
Man.
I don't.
And it's Germans and it's also it's Chelsea. You can't look away from Chelsea. Like
I
they'll just
don't.
get
I'm not that worried
back.
about Tuchel right now. I,
what he did at PSG.
I'm getting.
I'm not worried about
getting a
Tuchel
little
right
worried.
now.
But
I'm-
yeah, PSG, like, come on, you had the best players in the world.
I agree.
Like,
never been to the
because-
final.
yeah, they had him. But I mean, it was the COVID year. They played one leg semi-final versus Atalanta. Like,
and that rule was Atalanta Leipzig.
yeah, like.
Okay, fair. That was an easy rush.
Yeah.
But
So
hey, he's at Chelsea now. He's looking brilliant.
Yeah, he's looking.
I'm not worried about him. I'm not worried about him. I don't know why. I don't know why him.
I think I'm worried about him and I'm worried about Chelsea. Like they might strap him with Erling Haaland. So like Chelsea can be in the market for any
Then I will be
player.
worried. Yeah.
And you need to know that they are going to spend money.
And he's top of both for Chelsea.
6 goals and assists. Werner is top.
Six.
Yeah, so yeah, and he wants to make the top.
Bright.
If you strap them with a striker,
I'm slightly worried about that.
because they have good players. Like
I'm always worried about
they have
Chelsea.
a lot of good players.
Chelsea are what? A season away from challenging from Prem every year.
Mm-hmm.
They're 1 year away from challenging from Prem.
Do you know that?
That's crazy.
So we need to see what happens this season. But if they don't win a trophy this season, it'll be the first time since Roman came that they've gone 2 years long.
That doesn't make any sense, but it makes so much sense. That is a
Do
Roman
you know how
style.
long trophy drafts go?
Roman is so deep. He's so deep.
It's like the meetings
So
are so
deep.
short. Like these were your KPIs. Did you not meet them? There's no trophy.
there's no
It's like
juice, there's
it's
no-
brutal. It's like it's mathematics. This goes in and this must come out.
Like he even
Man.
tried with France Small. Now they've done the second season too. Thank you.
And look at the people he surrounds himself with. Everybody at Chelsea seems to be a smart hire. Michael Milano, Petr Cech, the woman that's running it now.
They buy for cheap.
Bro,
sell
they just
well.
oh, they're such a good
Hey
one.
guys, we're watching the EFL final. Okay, that's a great segue into our next topic. Actually, we're watching the EFL final. Spurs, Man City. They're now in. It's 0-0. And so yeah, let's talk about Harry Kane's gone down.
Ooh, have to keep an eye on that.
So let's talk about which one? Spurs winning their first trophy or the Jose sack?
Let's talk about Jose.
Look how excited they both are talking about Jose.
Let's talk about
Like,
Jose.
you guys can rewind the tape. Like Kingsley knew what was coming and he was so happy. How can
do
you
you know
take so
why?
much pleasure in his misfortune?
Chelsea, do you know why? It's
You are out
because
there, Ginger,
Chelsea,
he lost
because
his
people
job.
used to yarn me that why can I like Jose? Jose is a trophy guy. That they still want Jose as manager. How can I want Pochettino over Jose? What has Poch won?
No,
Champions League semi-final.
But the truth of the matter is Jose got shagged. Like he got Tottenham. They're in the final right now. Off the
Is it,
back of the
okay, can I ask you a question?
And then he got shagged.
Is this worth it?
Is
Is
worth
this
it?
final worth where they are at?
I don't think it is, but I think when they got Jose into the club, that was the mission.
No,
and
but
he did
not
it.
not coming 10.
Yeah, are they
I
10?
played in a
They're not that
Champions
low.
Okay, but
No,
they're
they're
I
like
think when
7.
I played in a Champions League final before you come, and I made it top 4 4 seasons ago, I think when I tell you I want a trophy, I'm also taking for granted
That
you're
top 4 is going to be
like
passed.
Champions
Yeah.
League. Like in Man U,
Bro, you
he
can't
made the
go.
trophies we wanted, but he won trophies.
Yeah,
and
like
he was coming to-
definitely, like
You can't go
know
all
when
out.
they hired him, like they give managers their jobs, and making Europe was definitely on. Like,
You cannot.
like not making Europa, so, like
You
that's
cannot go
so
all
bad.
out for a Carling Cup.
Yeah.
That can't be it. I'm
Like
so sorry.
yeah, and you can't like
If
you
you
can't
change the last
sack
cup, you
you can't sack Pochettino for
A Carling
Carling
Cup.
Cup. It's
And
like
bro, look at Poch
that
now.
was
He's
a
in Champions League
mistake.
semi-final,
How do
bro.
you feel about what
that was a
they did?
mistake.
Sacking him a week before this final?
I don't give a fuck. I love it because I don't want him to come and say and does that. Look, I got you to. Yeah, you'd have said so much. I know. No.
Objectively, do you
It's
think that?
no. It's kind of deep. I think it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, come on, that is cool.
think
Like
it's
I
kinda
think the
false.
relationship must have gone very sour. Like that's
I
the
also
thing.
think
That's classic.
Daniel Levy, like something I talked about a couple days ago, like that's why he gets paid the money he gets paid to make these decisions. So if he had not sacked Jose and Jose won today and came 7th or 8th, it would have been a lot harder to sack
Yep.
him. After he's won you your first trophy in 13
And
years.
after
Also-
what we saw this season, he had to be
I
sacked.
mean, outside
and Jose would have started
That's
talking
a
shit
great point.
about their heritage and all that.
Do you think? What do you think is good best for them for the game? Sacking Jose or not
For
to
this
win this
man.
game? Because you know you get that jolt when you sack. Like, look, we
Yeah.
saw this game and Harry Winks is playing.
I think
Like, you get that.
I literally think because it could go either way, and the final could already go either way. It's just a gamble. Like
Either way.
it's a coin flip.
And
You're
I
always
feel
a
like
coin flip.
it would have
Sack
been very frustrating for them to get to this final and then lose the way Jose has been playing that's irritated them for so long. It's like, you mean this shit now cost us
Yeah,
again?
But
Like,
but against City, is that the best way to play?
is it the best?
Has he
I don't
been
think it
beaten
is.
since he got in? When last did he beat Pep?
He beat no, he beat Pep.
I mean,
I'm
it
not
probably
sure.
is the best
Okay,
way to
but
play
has
against
he
it.
been
I'm not sure.
getting
I'm not sure.
results against them? So like, there's just at this point there's very little to hold on to.
Yeah, no, I agree.
There's
He had to
almost
go.
nothing hold on to.
He had to go.
And people will point to Harry Kane and Son. I mean, yeah, they were brilliant under him, but those guys are brilliant.
Yeah, Harry
He
Kane
got
was.
to the Champions League final.
Yeah, Parkin was
Like,
brilliant
like-
without Parry Kane.
Yeah,
Like,
but Jose, what do you think in terms of next steps? Last really
I
big
feel
one.
like we're here all the time. I can't believe we're back
internationals,
looking for a new job.
internationals,
Yeah, maybe you should get an international job. That would be
England.
good. England,
There's so
I don't think he wants to do
I
Portugal.
don't know if
England is too toxic. Yeah.
No.
And England and Jose have too much beef. Like it's the Premier League
Yeah, I
again.
feel like
It's
everywhere
it's
he
just
goes,
everything.
he has enough enemies that there will be a team full of your enemies that you need for like he goes to Spain's national team. There are enough Barca players. He goes to Italy, he's probably beating enough guys in other teams. Like he just has
That's
too
been a
much
while
potential,
now.
man.
I think it's been a while
But
since
Italy's
Italy
not
and
the
Spain
biggest
and
guys.
Spain.
What?
I think it's been a while. I think most of the Barca players have passed out. Who's he really?
Yeah, and I think like these are at the end of the day they're professionals, like, and they
Yeah.
understand the top manager we're paying them, and we're trying to get a job done. You know?
Just a little.
Jose gets very personal.
He does, but I guess,
Spoke to
and
him,
it
yeah.
might be an international job. Like they don't have to be with him all the time. Like that toxicness of Jose, you're not feeling it that much.
And it's a lot easier to create a culture of like a war room, just you for your if it's a tournament for your 10 weeks. You
Yeah.
guys, you know everybody.
Very good at
Focus on that. Let's go.
One of
Bless
the
you.
bad parts of Jose, like, do you want that attached to a national team? Like, I don't know.
This.
Portugal maybe.
Yeah, I know, but I think he's spoken out about.
But
He said he doesn't like the
Portugal
pressure
has
of.
Ronaldo.
He said he doesn't like the pressure of managing your own country. I think he said that. Yeah. Just a little side note about this Tottenham thing. It's absolutely a joke that Ryan Mason got hired as the manager of Tottenham and not Ledley King. That is disgusting. Ledley King has been doing this for a while, has been in the backroom staff, and they give it to this nigga who's 29 years old, and I don't even know if his head works, really.
Jesus Christ. That's the
yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just really heated. I don't like it at all. It's just fucked up.
When I think about it in context, then, it would be like if... Who's 29 now, Scott? It would be like if...
Pogba's 28.
Okay, no, I don't even know what's the white guy.
Okay.
It would be like if, I don't know, Maguire.
Yeah.
This guy wasn't even Maguire.
Yeah.
He wasn't club captain.
Yeah.
So Maguire is a stretch. Let's say Scott McTominay.
Yeah.
If Scott McTominay got injured and couldn't play again, and Oli was sacked, and they put him in as caretaker over Michael Carrick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
literally just like that. It is just like that.
But how old was Mason when he got injured? Scott is
guys are like, no, he's 29 now.
yeah, so again like 25 probably.
Yeah, more like, yeah.
So Scott in a few years.
Just a joke. It's just a joke. It's a joke. It is a...
Actually an outrage.
And not... Do you know what's crazy here?
Well,
No one has said a thing.
is he a caretaker or is he manager?
He's interim.
Okay.
No one has said a goddamn thing. No one, no. Everybody's loving the story.
And I feel like, yeah, because the story, like, he did get injured.
But
like,
Ledley King, like, this
he
is a
got
Tottenham
injured,
legend.
Ledley
King is a Tottenham legend.
Yeah,
like, he's
yeah.
actually Tottenham legend. Like, they actually
Well,
love
you know
him
why?
at
Like,
Tottenham.
said there been 7 black managers.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It just does not make sense. It's...
7 out of how many?
Nearly enough. Like, obviously, black players are well paid. We
But-
don't get nearly enough.
Who's the greatest player in Premier League history? According to some? Thierry. Black man, man. Black man, man.
Yeah. So 7 Premier League managers.
We'll talk about that later. I don't know. We'll talk about that.
That might be to an episode.
Yeah, because that's a big problem. It's a big problem.
Yeah, I wanted to go back to the Champions League thing real quick. I'm surprised that you guys have no, like, you guys just dismiss Manchester City so casually.
It's not casual. I think it was an internal battle. I just think PSG won, so it was just. But Pep has, he just, yeah. And even in that Dortmund thing, and that Dortmund, when I was watching the Man City and Dortmund thing, I could see, like, I could already see the hints of what I was worried about with
And I
City.
feel like Pep's style of football doesn't work as the underdog. Like, he has to be the better team and just like be able to impose his picture on you. So like, and like his defenders, like they're good, but it's like
I don't know that he'll
trust
be
John
the.
Stones.
I don't know that he'll be
like,
the
Diaz
underdog
is
against. I don't know that he'll be the underdog against.
I feel like he's not the underdog, but I feel like it works when he's the better team and he's going to impose. Like, it was going to be a balanced game where both guys end to end.
But didn't you
and
watch?
not trust Pep.
Didn't you watch?
And that's
Yeah, no,
exactly
but
the point.
yeah, but I think flow of game wise, they'll dominate possession. They'll have like 60% possession.
I think,
like,
and even if they dominate, I feel like the few times PSG are gonna come for more than normal teams do, and it might hurt them.
I mean, yeah, I
And
get
I
that.
think
I
it's
get
like,
that.
and City, like they, I feel like they should have gotten. Like, Diaz is good and he looks good, but I feel like they need like a big league. I still don't really feel like, I'm not convinced. I don't feel like they replace company really. So it's like Diaz, Laporte, Stones, Mendy is there, Walker. They're like defensively like they could have been linked with like when Koulibaly was on the market, or like maybe like trying to get.
But how much has Koulibaly really been on the market, man? And Diaz,
I don't know.
Koulibaly is 29, Diaz is 23.
I mean, we're gonna see soon, but like, and like they've just been doing this for so long, buying these like 50M defenders that are good, but it's like they haven't actually got somebody in. So, but thing is, I feel like this is the test. So like Diaz, so like I'm not gonna swing one way or the other. I think like this is literally just the test, and he hasn't proven it to me. Like I don't vouch for him.
Yeah, I like him. I think that defense is now like where it should be. But
Cancelo is
Man
good
City
too.
is a good. PSG is a good test.
Good team.
I thought Sancho didn't play. I thought Dortmund would have been a really good test.
And they still gave them a bit of a
They did.
Yeah, so those are warnings.
scare. Like, imagine that Bellingham goal in the first leg.
I mean, it's PSG. PSG are gonna bore you. Like, even if your defense is
Like,
bloody good, they're going to bore you,
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah.
So
And like Di Maria,
I also
is,
believe
like,
in
they
their
have players
firepower.
that will break you down. Like, so, and the way City defend, they're just so.
And it looks
wayward.
like Pochettino has fully embraced Mbappe 9.
And that's what
Looks
you
like
want to
it.
see.
That's what it's looking
Like,
like.
it's too dangerous. Like that
Oh,
counter attack. is too
yeah, I
dangerous,
forgot
bro.
that. My man Poch.
bro.
Yo, if Poch wins the Champions League,
bro.
if Poch wins PSG's first Champions League, I'm calling. Oh my god,
Bro,
Radim,
I'm running
Johnny.
my mouth.
Oh,
I'm
you
running.
guys won't hear the end of it.
It's like it's my manager.
But so yeah, I won't mind that for Poch actually.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
PSG, actually, of all the teams left, to be honest, PSG and Madrid are the only teams I would want to win. Really,
Fuck Chelsea.
I wouldn't want PSG is the only team I want to win. Like I don't want to see Chelsea win.
I think I might rather
Chelsea. I don't
City
want
win
to
it than
see City win
Chelsea.
I don't want to see Madrid win it again.
My
Like,
rather
it's PSG or bust for me.
I don't hate City. They
I
fabricated
rather
to me.
Chelsea.
I really can't.
And I have
decide
Chelsea
between
fans,
City.
and
I hate Pep.
I hate
I
them.
like Pep.
So I'm in Manchester together.
I like Pep.
I like
And I like
City
that
are
they
our
haven't.
rivals in this period. That's why I think it was any other time.
Fuck
I'm
Chelsea.
better than Chelsea right now, so I don't want
Fuck Chelsea.
Yeah,
So that
Chelsea.
Bright,
That's a robbery.
so
man.
Bright
You
and
can't just make
Pikey
it
will
happen.
be
That
holding
is
my
crazy.
line.
Yeah.
Bro, Bright will be yanning in Fincher's group chats.
Bro, like yeah, we
God
can't, like,
forbid.
no, they're too. I can't have that.
God
I really can't have
forbid.
that. Chelsea are probably the team. Yeah, Chelsea are the lowest on my list. 'Cause I know the
Guy.
most Chelsea fans. Like City fans,
Lowest.
like I can just. If I meet Manchester City, I won't say anything about it.
As in, it's not.
Yeah, City
I don't know.
goes
Like,
for
like
mine.
three of
I don't
us.
want-
City then Chelsea for me. But yeah, I don't want either of them to win. I really don't. And also Chelsea have so many players I just feel no type of way about.
And they don't deserve
And
Champions
no, but-
League.
yeah,
medals,
I would like for De Bruyne to like City is like it's fair enough.
I
Like
like
De
De
Bruyne,
Bruyne. I like
Aguero, like Fernandinho,
Pep smart,
Pep.
yeah.
Not
too
Aguero.
much.
Okay, yeah.
Aguero
yeah.
and KDB
Yeah.
are two of my favorite players.
Fernandinho,
If
I
Aguero
could-
plays, I'll start
Okay.
feeling like they should
Bro,
win.
Mahrez, that's big. What it does for Phil Foden,
for
what it does for a
all
lot
those
of players, it's big, it's huge.
It's just
Okay, I don't actually care. Actually, I don't know why I'm saying this. I don't know why. Who is this guy? Sorry. I didn't know
Like,
what the fuck was
at
going
this
on.
point, just say you're a City
Yellow,
fan.
yellow.
You're talking about the young
No, I forgot. I got lost in my train of thought there.
Kingsley.
Oh god.
Kingsley wants City to win UCL for Foden's development.
Nah, we got to look at it.
Oh shit.
Right there. It is one.
Foden's development. Shenny, So Campbell take Hall of Fame. Kingsley, Sam Allardyce, Christian Wenger. Chelsea, Sterling is not that good.
And look,
Ajim had one that we
and
didn't
yo,
put now.
Sterling is not that good. How do you feel about that now? Look at
Why, he
that.
didn't have a great season?
Yeah, he's showing his true colors and like
This
look.
is one bad
One
season.
mid-season.
All right, cooler. All right, cooler.
Oh, wait, no, good seasons. Those are not his true colors. He has one bad season, and this is his true colors.
Obviously, now he
I
can't
see,
prove
I
it
see,
up, but in
I
the
see,
coming
I see,
season,
I
you're
see.
going to continue seeing. Like, he's done as much as he can do in one season to prove my point.
I mean,
And
he
he's
was
done
the
that.
best player on the
He's
team that
been
won the Premier
mid.
League. That's pretty decent.
Mid.
That's pretty decent.
He's moving like Sadio Mane out here. They both stink.
Whoa! On that note, let's go. On that
Like I went to bat for Sadio Mane. I cried racism. I did everything. I used everything. in my
He came here and he said,
football.
"Why did we call Mane for best African
Yeah.
footballers?
I-
Why did we call Muslims?"
I did it all. I put my I hung my captain out to dry, Jordan Henderson. I did everything, and this is how you repaid me this season. Like I think Sadio Mane has actually been the difference between where we are this season and okay, obviously we weren't going to win it again. We lost Van Dijk and all that, but like if Sadio Mane came to the party as well, like Jota
make
has
top
more
four,
goals and we definitely make top four with.
You probably still will. You probably still will.
And Sadio Mane, I mean, we'll get into that conversation. Maybe we will, but if Sadio Mane was here this season, like this could be completely different. Like
Chelsea.
he's lost his mind. Like he got COVID and never recovered. Like it's like dude, Mane is my boy, but he's moving all types of mad. Like I'm trying to sell Mane to the highest bidder right now. Like
doing this because
I'll be happy it wasn't sold.
I thought you just be happy at this is not your
Like I'm
That's
happy,
your
yeah,
real
because it's like and thing is like if you go back like in the group
Salah
chat, y'all
actually
be
not- Chelsea
talking
actually
all
is not
types
doing
of
this.
stuff about Salah, talking about how Mane is better, all the up
I
boys.
don't get what's wrong with it.
All the up boys hated Salah because he's like the face of it and all that, and like bigged up Mane so much. And now it's like, yo, where now, let's come. Let's get off my chest.
Is that how you feel about Liverpool in general? Just anti-Mane?
I mean, I'm not anti-Mane. It's just that out of everybody's disappointed and all that, but it's like he's disappointed the most. Like Firmino, we knew was
He's
still
fall
off.
off
And
as-
How
yeah, his fall off has been the
about Thiago? He's been
Thiago,
really
I feel
bad.
like I feel like with Thiago, like everyone says Thiago is really bad, but like the performance, like if you look at Thiago's performances on their own, like his performance, obviously he hasn't been like a difference maker. He hasn't come in like Salah. He hasn't come in like Bruno because he's never gonna come in like Bruno.
Obviously.
But in terms of what he's supposed to do, like he keeps it ticking. Like he doesn't pull up stinkers, and I feel like we also have to consider the fact that when our entire back four got injured for most of those matches, like. The midfield were midfielders that wouldn't be starting the first. Like Thiago played DM when he's like our third choice DM. Like it's only towards the end of the season. Like he's
I
played
understand that, but like he got benched for James Milner in the Champions League.
Yeah, and I feel like that's not about. And then he came on and he performed.
But then that's my own thing.
That's
all on Klopp. Was Thiago like now? Obviously, when there's a world class player on the market and Thiago is one of the best midfielders in the world, you just take him and you ask questions later. But tactically, does he fit into Liverpool? I'm not sure anymore. Like, I'm seeing more about that. So on one hand, I think, well, if Van Dijk is here and the defense is better, then we can carry a midfielder that's doing less defending than we usually do. So maybe that would have made a difference. But I feel like Thiago is like keep it ticking, but with a hint of creativity. And I feel like they don't use that.
No, I feel
that's
like
not how you play.
I feel like that's not how we play, but that's how we needed to play. I feel like that was like the next level in our evolution. Like we're seeing more of the ball, we're struggling to break teams down. Like when Van Dijk and everyone is there, we play so much higher up the pitch. It's such a tiny area. So like having midfielders on the ball that couldn't pick out the pass was really hindering us. But City of bags, Laporte,
Emerick Laporte. By the way, I'm so happy that quadruple
80th minute or something.
The treble thing isn't happening.
Yeah,
I mean they could win a treble.
Yeah, and they will back the treble. Like when they won the quadruple, like they carried that on their head. They
it's a treble.
Like so, yeah, they will. It's going to be branded as a treble.
No. I don't think people will.
And the truth is, I think as long as you win the big,
you think it's a treble?
Yeah, if you win the Premier League and Champions League, like FA Cup or Carling Cup,
but if you don't win, no. But put it this way, right? Why I don't count it is because other teams don't have a Carling Cup. Other countries like. FA Cup is standard. Most countries have. Everyone that has won. Like, you get this would be the first of its kind.
So the treble that most.
The treble is like I mean it's a treble. It's 3 trophies. So yeah, it's a treble, but it's not a. It's a makeshift treble.
It's not an inside treble.
I mean, it's hard to call it. I won't like it's not one of those trebles. It's not the legit treble. It's not as great as it, but it's like it's a treble. Like,
and that's what I say. It's 3 trophies, so technically it's a treble, but it's not the treble.
Yeah, it's not the treble, but
I hear that. God, I'd love it. I'd love it if Dele bags.
Wow,
I would love it if Dele bags.
So let's talk about who makes top 4. I was checking Chelsea's. Yeah, thanks. Can you pull up Chelsea's fixtures? Chelsea have both Manchester teams, I think.
Oh, do they?
They have. I think they have both Manchester teams and Arsenal.
Do they have us?
Have you paid them? They might not have. I'm not sure about Russia, but I know they have.
So
Man City.
Where did they also go? Oh, dude, now they want to register for it.
Okay, so Chelsea have City. They have Leicester. They have Arsenal.
Leicester got the worst running for sure.
So Chelsea have Fulham in Premier League. They have Fulham at home, Man City away, Arsenal at home, Leicester at home, Aston Villa away. That is tricky. That is
Arsenal, City Arsenal, and Leicester. And then Villa. That's a tough.
Although Arsenal, I just calling them in names.
Yeah,
City and Leicester. But you still have. It's a big game.
Chelsea,
anything can happen in the derby.
Yeah.
Chelsea are not the type to lose against.
And at that point in the season, that's when there's nerves, man. Like.
But Chelsea's running is tough.
4 games in there.
West Ham have
Leicester's last 3 games. They have United, Chelsea, and Tottenham.
United might have checked out at that point.
United
could have checked out at that point.
United
could have checked out at that point.
Yeah, United could have checked out, but
Europa
Chelsea.
League,
but we're playing Leicester. They're close to us. Crystal Palace. So they have Crystal Palace, Southampton, Newcastle.
They should.
United away. Chelsea away, and Tottenham at home.
Yeah,
that Chelsea game.
I don't think Leicester might not make it.
Yeah, Leicester really might not.
If Brendan Rodgers, if Brendan Rodgers bottles back to back top 4 guys.
Yeah, Liverpool have got the easiest.
Yes, last year was definitely
bottling.
Last year this is pretty bad too.
So what's going on here? So Leicester are at the moment they've got 59 points, and West Ham in 5th are 4 points behind them.
Well, but Leicester have a game in hand.
And yeah, they do have a game in hand as well. So bottling this might be
Yeah.
So if they win this, is 62.
Yeah.
So there will be 7 clear of them and 8 of you. Yeah, I guess it's.
I'll be bad.
Man, but
But
the thing is, the games they have to lose.
those games.
Lose a
No,
way
but
to Man
those
U
are
and
the
Chelsea.
but those are the last 3 games.
And
So
they can
if you
both
win
win
up onto your 3 games, I feel like I don't think
Everybody else.
I don't think everybody's winning all 3 games till they get to that point. I think
Yeah,
Man
but
U
what I'm
win
saying
3
is,
games.
if they lose to United and Chelsea, which is very doable, that's a 6-point swing.
I feel like if they win the 3 games before that, they're
it'll be
sure.
more than a 6
They're
points.
good. But I don't think everybody else is going to win all their 3. Like, I don't
Let's
think
see Liverpool
they're
fixtures.
going to lose all 3.
Liverpool are currently 6th. They have.
We're 6th at the minute.
Well, Liverpool's next game is us at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
So Liverpool have Man United.
need that
So at the moment, Liverpool are on 54 points and are 4 points behind Chelsea.
So
And we've got Leeds, Newcastle.
you don't have Leeds and Newcastle. You just played them.
Oh yeah, just played them. sorry.
So yeah.
And dulled points in both of them.
United.
United,
Liverpool are in crisis
Southampton.
right now.
Like,
Shout out Joe
12
Willock.
points in
Shout out
both
Joe
of
Willock.
them.
Incredible scenes. VAR tried to stop it.
Yep.
It's calm still. So we got United next big game. Southampton, West Brom, Burnley, and Palace. So like,
On
if we
paper,
can
they
be
should make it.
sensible, like we should.
Yeah, Southampton will be tricky.
Newcastle
We should
and
get a lot
these
of points
to
here.
draw- Honestly, the fact that all these teams have 15 points to play for, a lot can still happen.
Yeah.
15 is a lot of points.
Anything
Yeah.
happen.
I think only United and City are sure.
Yeah.
And then the rest, I don't know. I mean, West Ham. We should look at what's going on with West Ham. Like West Ham are trying to do a thing.
Jay
West
Lings,
Ham
let's talk
are
about
in
Jay Lings
fifth
a
and
bit.
are only 3 points behind Chelsea.
West Ham.
Yeah, they're 3 points
Oh,
behind
that
Chelsea.
Chelsea
And
is
they're
fifth.
big.
And they've got
Like they
Burnley, Everton, Brighton, West Ham, and Southampton. It's not
They
a
have
terrible running.
That Chelsea loss was
It's not
big.
terrible. running
West
as well.
Ham, man. Okay, so exactly. Let's go. So your top 4.
My top 4 is Man U.
Ooh, we need to check what we
No,
said.
Man
during the
City,
season.
United,
We'll do that at the
Leicester,
end.
Liverpool. That's my top 4.
Man City, United, Leicester, Liverpool. No Chelsea. Okay. How many points behind Leicester, Chelsea right now? 4. I mean.
Oh wait.
Wait.
I forgot about Chelsea.
Okay,
The game at hand.
But who are Leicester? Who is Leicester's game in hand against? Senior Michaels.
Leicester have got Southampton. That's the next one.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about Leicester have got Southampton.
Yeah.
So who are you going with?
I think it's gonna stay as it is. So I think City, United, Leicester, Chelsea. Unless like maybe Chelsea just rest like crazy for Champions League. But I think with their Chelsea
That'll
have
be a big race.
Chelsea do have Leicester again, and actually I don't know if I can back on Chelsea. Here. They've got City, Arsenal, and Leicester,
And Aston Villa.
and Aston Villa. Yeah, I don't trust Chelsea to do that. So it's just I don't trust. It's a toss up really. I'll just say Liverpool. Why not? Yeah, Liverpool.
Back your boys, bro.
Yeah, City, United, Liverpool and Chelsea actually. I'll go traditional.
Wow.
Leicester out.
Leicester out.
Yeah, I don't trust. Leicester's fixtures are tough now. They have those last 3 games.
Yeah, that run.
It's very like you don't even have to play badly to lose those games.
Yeah.
Wait, the last 2 games are United, Chelsea, and Tottenham.
Yeah, but Tottenham
I
is
don't
shit.
want to lose 9 points.
And
Sure,
do we
no.
think Tottenham have any? No one said Tottenham. So
Yeah, not really.
let's talk about. Just shout out our boy, senior man.
Senior man.
Senior
what
man
a
is going to
run.
Wembley.
Fire them to Wembley.
Like
No.
I'm just loving seeing.
Oh yeah, Chelsea.
Yeah,
The content is just making me so happy. Like when you see like a
Kelechi
tweet
and-
like the inform striker in the Premier League, no one has scored more over this time.
Bruh.
Kelechi and trying to fire Leicester to the Champions
Same
League.
Kelechi
It's
of Man
like,
City.
Bro.
like these
same
are big
Kelechi,
words,
man.
and big things.
I'm so happy for that, and he's on fire. And the thing is, like, I feel like there was first the Man City tax, then
Yeah.
Pep tried to bury him, but no, he's shown that he's a legit.
Apparently he
he's
scored.
carrying
and
his
he's
team
taking
right
his
now.
chance,
Apparently
but
he
they
scored
got
in-
injured.
Yeah,
like
he's
Maddison
carrying
was
the
out,
team right
Brown
now.
was out, Vardy wasn't really scoring, and he was just
Yeah.
like the hottest
He carried
striker in the
them.
Premier League. Like this top 4 thing is still.
No,
on.
it's
Because of
literally
him,
kept bagging.
yeah.
Yeah, Kelechi and
It's so
Kelechi and Jay Lings have been
And
two
you
of the
can't
best
forget
players in the
Ndidi.
league this year. And this like last.
Apparently a third of his Leicester goals have been scored during this period.
Wow.
Yeah, he's just gone off in a
He
minute.
has the glow right now.
Yeah, it's just really
Oh,
and I would
okay.
love for them to win the FA Cup.
Okay.
It
Well,
would-
this final was
would mean a lot
disappointing.
to
We're
me.
hoping Spurs would finally,
Or at least see penalties.
It's football.
Hmm?
There's still a minute and 30 left.
I
Let's
mean,
go.
hey, let's
That's
go.
facts.
City can pass this ball around for 90 seconds.
Facts also.
Easily.
Riyad Mahrez, what a player. Shout
Yeah,
out
he's
to
really
him.
coming and just cemented his position at City.
Yeah,
hasn't he?
he's first choice out there now. I
he's
think.
really like.
Who was the other
Ooh.
person that plays there? Sané left. Bernardo plays there sometimes. The Sterling's always on the left. Almost always.
Bernardo sometimes.
Yeah, so yeah, I think
Yes,
it's
Bernardo.
him. It's Bernardo.
Torres.
But Bernardo plays. Torres is the one. Bernardo plays in the middle a lot now.
Yeah, he does.
Okay. Well, close to wrapping up. You guys have any, transfer, any tidbits, anything?
Intrigued to see how
Konate signed. Y'all watch out, cause Liverpool. Yeah, it's been rough, man. Wait,
God,
as in
this
we
is
back. Trust me. Put the word out. We're
Konate
gonna be
is
back
good.
up.
Van
Konate
Dijk
back.
and Konate.
Van Dijk good. Joe Gomez back. Thiago is actually gonna have a proper season next to proper midfielders.
Yeah, he starts talking trash right next. This one.
Focus on your trip to Ludo Nets, bro.
Preseason.
On the Europa thing.
We'll be back next season. Watch
On the
out.
Europa thing.
Wow, I need to root them for now.
I am
Because I want
intrigued to see
I would love them
how
in the Europa.
United handled this summer. with
Oh yeah,
Ed
we didn't
Woodward
discuss.
leaving.
Yeah, no Ed.
I am very intrigued to see
It's
how.
a bunch of rookies.
The window will open
Is
a while
John-
for these window talks for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm intrigued to see how. That's what I'm thinking about.
Very new guy,
Yeah,
bro.
so like I want to see what's gonna happen. But yeah,
Should be. Is this a
wow.
Is that gonna count?
Slotted, 2 dots. Riyadh.
No, I feel like he knew it was
Okay,
offside.
offside. Cheeky, let's cheeky smile.
Yeah. Say that looks like that, man. Spurs still wait for a title. Harry Kane's not picking up.
Harry
Kane might be on the
Harry,
market.
come
I feel
Harry.
like this is probably
Harry's time.
this is going to be an emotional night for Kane's. Like,
Harry.
am I ever going to win with this law?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just saw
that's
his head
that
just
full
drop.
time.
Yeah,
like,
you saw
I
that.
literally just saw his head.
But
like-
did it drop because the guy jumped over?
Nah, it dropped as fuck.
yeah, it's like wow.
Wow. So greatest player to never win a trophy.
Matt Letizia, maybe?
He never win.
Let's see. Did
What?
I couldn't
Ramsey,
tell,
bro?
bro. Did Gianfranco Zola win anything?
That's a shout. Matt Letizia.
Ooh, greatest player to never win.
That's a
anything.
good question.
That's
anything. I'm gonna go Jack Grealish.
No way.
What player?
No way.
What player?
Are you on crack?
I mean, but
Oh,
thing
who's
is,
this?
when you say never win a trophy, you're just gonna call a bunch of players that are on Grealish's level. Like,
Matt Letizia is not. Jack Grealish is not Matt Letizia.
he's gonna get there.
He's not
He's in
Gianfranco
what is-
Zola's.
Alright, watch
not-
it.
it's nowhere
But here's the
near
craziest
there,
part.
Sha.
You
It's
say
not there,
that.
Sha.
You say that, but all that needs to happen is this summer he needs to go to the Euros and perform like
No,
I expect him to.
no,
And watch his
no.
stock go all the way
That's
up.
not
If
what
he goes
needs to
up like
happen.
that, he'll go to a
Jack
team and win a
Grealish
trophy.
is Jack Grealish is about to be a 100M player. Like if you want to sign Jack Grealish, you're gonna start looking around there.
Oh, no.
After these Euros again, watch it.
Oh, Zola
Watch
won.
it.
Zola won Serie A with Napoli.
Jones.
Wow, and UEFA Cup. And, wow, okay, he won it once actually.
Yeah, so that
Yeah, we don't want to count.
I'm going Matt Letizia, man.
let's check. Let's see.
I know they're deep
I mean,
up
all
on
this
us.
like Kevin
Matt
Phillips.
Letizia is fucking good.
No, my Letizia is no.
Kane
No,
has-
my
yeah,
Letizia is all good.
Oh yeah, Kane.
Kane has.
I mean, yeah, I thought we could say Kane.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how I
yeah,
said
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But
We're trying to see if Kane is
Um,
going to become one of them.
Nah, man, Letizia didn't win jack shit. Won the West Football League in 2002, 2003.
I mean,
He's probably old as hell then.
what's the
Like,
West Sex Football League? Yeah.
Yeah, what even is that?
that's a top player right
Stats
there.
are-
Well, just like that, another trophy for Pep.
0-0 there. Question
mark,
mark.
question
Question mark.
Another trophy for Pep.
Bruh, stacking up.
Like,
They
why
need
wouldn't
to-
you go to Man City?
As in, I think they really
Why
need
the
to
hell wouldn't
discontinue the Carabao Cup. So waste of
Yeah,
everybody's
yeah.
time and like it's not even fun anymore. Like it was fun once upon a time
Damn,
when
Son
like a
going
small
through
team
it.
could win it. But why are we doing that? What's the
Damn.
point?
I need Son too.
Son's been crying a lot
Yeah,
recently,
man.
hasn't he?
Son is a fucking villain. He's a little villain
Why
now.
you hate him?
He's just a little prick.
Yeah, but it's-
If you look at that United game, if you watch the third goal, Pogba hands off Dyer, and the only difference between what Pogba did and what McTominay did was that Son went down.
No.
If that
Son's
went,
gonna go hit in the face.
gauge the P when
I
he
didn't
gets
see
home.
it, Sean.
Well, that you know these English guys now being tough is right there.
No, but it was just, no, but if you watch it, it was just
now
like
you slap him
reflex.
in
He
the
wasn't
face,
like,
like-
it's not like he was trying to be tough. It was just, he just doesn't cross his mind to go down
I mean,
there.
Pogba is a strong lad.
Have a Europa,
I mean, that,
prediction.
Yeah,
Say
United.
that in real quick.
United to win.
We
Obviously.
were talking earlier about the possibility of United Arsenal. We know a lot of viewers will want to see that. Who are Arsenal facing Ajax? Or
No, Villarreal, I believe.
Emery.
Yes.
Guys, there's a lot going on. Arsenal are either going to lose to Emery or
Lose to
be in the
United and lose to
final. Well, I
United.
mean, you can't just assume it.
I can.
Okay. Well, Kingsley has us in the final already. So we play Roma on Thursday. That should be good. Yeah. So what else is there? I feel like we
I
covered
don't
most
have
of
any
the
predictions.
madness.
I don't watch that.
Oh, don't worry, you watch next
that
season,
is
bro. You watch next season, don't worry, bro.
Alright, we gonna see.
You go load. I'll send you my website, bro. Don't
Streaming on a
worry.
Thursday.
You go do there. You go do there. You
Like
go
I'll
do
be
there.
hearing Forbes watching his club, like
Baba,
they're
you go
speaking
do
in foreign
there.
languages, and it's like, yo, what even is this stuff? Like,
Now upset you. I'm trying to cruise you. Let me even start telling you. Yes,
I'm not cruising.
I can even talk to
you.
you.
Try to cruise with me.
Air Force watching his feet. No fish.
What can I say? They all have
Thanks
to
for
watch it.
coming back.
They all have streaming. Like they be asking in group chats, yo, who has a link? I'm like,
Comments. When Liverpool lose, I hope you guys come to our comment section. There'll be stuff there. If
Oh, no,
United
for sure.
lose in the Europa, also you can come and holla at Kingsley.
And Forbes, Kingsley,
the thing is,
and
I
Forbes.
know.
Like, you guys don't think I'm trying to set
I
you up.
know what
I
it
just
is.
said shops. He said, "Oh,
I know what it is.
Relax.
As in, I know what it is. I'm a Liverpool fan. There's like 5 vocal ones of us on the timeline. As in,
Oh,
whether or not I
fuck
say this or
off,
not,
man.
we
As
get this
in-
smoke.
Yeah,
Says
the
that-
loudest.
yeah.
I thought that was the case to you, motherfucker.
let's go.
ITB said, "Tight who done in April.
Let's get the smoke.
If you get Thiago done in March."
No, but the thing is, ITB is actually like ITB is the biggest Thiago.
ITB said.
So I can't believe they ever backed him.
At the time, he was
He did say that.
he said league done
Oh,
in March,
man,
bro.
He hates yeah.
League
Yeah,
done in
but
March.
ITB moved very funny. Like he
Yeah,
left
see
the
Aguero.
group chat. He hasn't been back in ages. And like
did
the
like
thing
that.
is, we
He
might
left
have-
the group chat.
Oh no, he's been gone
Wow,
for a
you
minute.
have
And,
driven ITB saying.
Guys, I let Boss be shy.
I don't.
I
don't wanna let them back in.
As reigning champions.
Yeah, go for it.
Never.
OJ,
We go down with the
You
shit.
said they told me, Bosby.
How can it be?
Okay, hate you.
Jose guy.
Alobam
It's
is
good. It's good. OJ is not here anymore.
Yeah.
You would have been
So
sick.
like the way you guys are laughing at Jose, like in the same breath, should we like bring up Lukaku's success as well? Or Lukaku's success. Yeah, like he's
think-
doing well, and
We have this convo
what
every week.
you
in
haven't
our
just called
group
Lukaku.
chat.
Or you, I think you just.
Oh no, but
But we'll move on. We'll move on. We'll
I
move on.
meant it.
I don't know Kingsley can say, nigga.
But as in,
Nah,
what
but I
the
feel like
fuck?
Lukaku-
Someone listen to the Swift Walk. I want to saw that guy say nigga.
Lukaku, the voodoo stuff, the Zlatan stuff.
Oh,
like,
Ibra called him a nigga.
We've
so
got
that's
players
what
that
I'm
we've got players that
saying.
we're protecting.
Yeah, Kane is out,
Kane
guys.
is gone.
Live scenes from
Like
Wembley.
LeBron after
Harry Kane is
Cleveland.
done.
That's LeBron after Cleveland when Boston just knocked him out and he took off the jersey.
Wow, he looks sick, man.
That's what
Like
that
LeBron
reminds me of.
can't, I said LeBron. Kane can't believe like the quality of players he's watching having all this success. He's like,
Yeah, I'm better than these, man.
I'm
For
better
what?
than Zinchenko. I'm better than Sterling.
Son is
bold
inconsolable.
decision.
See Bill is telling guys sorry with his 4 Champions Leagues. Fuck out of here, man.
that Bill does not give a
Bill
fly.
could not. No, you can see it.
This guy is saying, "Are we going to?"
He's back to Madrid.
The guy saying, "So Z
I
golf
say
today."
you go, no, yeah, me anything. I'm out, bro. I don't
Yeah.
try for I'm out.
Like you guys did the captain's work. They're trying to
he's
beg
trying
him,
to
but
talk
it's
to
like,
Kane. Kane's like, bro,
that's
let me win
like
these Euros and find a new club, man. All right, we'll talk about Euros maybe in the later.
Yeah, talk about this. Okay.
So, wrap up.
Yeah. Nice to see you guys again.
nah. It's good to be back.
Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, more coming soon.
promo.
Like, subscribe, and all that.
Share.
Soon. Share it.
Love.
Tell your friends.
Bye. Thanks,
Peace.
guys.
Till next time.